Hi, this is Panos. I work for the Swift Marine group of companies. We are a company that specializes in marine logistics. I am the COO of the group and holding the vice president position for the areas of Europe and Asia. I've been with the Swift Marine group for 4 years now, and we have been through a lot of transitional waves in this time, and among them, of course, starting cooperating with ScaleNorth. Good question, and there is a clear answer. Complexity on all fronts. Swift is a group of companies that has legal entities across various countries and various jurisdictions, also with differing operational processes and different local standards. So all these, together with a previously scattered ownership structure, did create a lot of complexity of all sorts. Process, financial standards, financial process, reporting. So that clearly was the biggest challenge that we have to face. Big scope and a very complex one. The concern overall, not only about ScaleNorth, but generally speaking, our main concern was whether we would be able to find a global partner. Because we are a global company, we operate globally. We want to, of course, become better and standardize and truly adopt a global process, which we didn't have. And in this direction, in this route, we were wondering, is there really a partner that can be really global and support us equally well in Europe, but also in Singapore, also in Middle East? Because, you know, in this business, there are people and companies who are strong in this region, in those standards, but not in the other. So that was the biggest concern, generally speaking. And it also applied, of course, in our first encounter with ScaleNorth. Now, why ScaleNorth then? Why did we end up with ScaleNorth? I think what was convincing was the fact that the people that we were talking with were eager not to overpromise, but to really roll up the sleeves and say, hey, guys, we have a can-do mentality, right? We don't know how exactly we're going to make, because actually you don't know exactly what you're asking. However, we can do together. And there's never a guarantee behind that, but that's business, that's business, that's risk-taking. So we were really feeling the confidence and the commitment behind. And that, I think, tipped the needle towards ScaleNorth selection in the end. So first of all, let's be sure that this is an ongoing process. It never stops, right? So once you get into the improvement path, you keep going. But I can let's say refer to some important milestones that have made our life and my personal life better, which shows the progress path. So now we have for the first time, we managed to have a real-time consolidated P&L for all our entities, right? We are talking about 9 different legal entities across 6 jurisdictions. And it was quite a nightmare for us to be able to consolidate on time and have confidence behind the figures. Now we achieved that. We have achieved other milestones. We have now, in the last year, managed to use ScaleNorth and NetSuite as the application to do our final invoicing to the clients, meaning that there was a lot of work behind the scenes for preparing and implementing the tax regime, the tax application, VAT in Europe, GST in Singapore. So quite complex and also quite formal, so you don't want to mess up with it. It's tax authorities in the middle, fiscal laws. So that's another milestone showing real progress. We have already developed some, and we are developing new reporting capabilities that help us manage better, like AP and AR reporting, treasury-related reports with cash management and cash positioning. So all that is an ongoing, very positive process. What is the gain behind all that? Essentially, it's efficiency, right? very important for me is that apart from efficiency is a much, much higher level of confidence behind our numbers, behind our financial information that we read. And I can say that also lately, because there was an investment period in the beginning, but lately we are also starting seeing economies of scale behind that effort, right? So it starts also paying off financially. So yeah, I think we have covered a long way so far, but we still have even nicer steps to follow, and we are confident that it's going to go even faster and better. I want to be true. I don't want to be flamboyant or over-promising, but I would say it's worth taking a closer look. It's worth looking at what potential is being delivered. And from my experience, I'm 25 years, of course, 25 years that the world is shaping every day differently. My experience, at least, I haven't come across any other service provider to compile and compound this skill set and this scope geographically and across different areas that is really so comprehensive. So I would say take at least a look into what ScaleNorth has to propose. We have gotten very, very positive experience with ScaleNorth. What I personally like, and maybe our group was fortunate enough to have an excellent key account manager. I would like to mention her name here. It's Faye Aberin. She and her team, they have really shared our concerns, our problems, our dilemmas, and our question marks, and they have taken as their own. So I would say that they adopted our needs and treated as if they were their own. I think this shows a real commitment, and we have now become symbiotic. We are one team. We have our Swift Marine finance team and ScaleNorth finance team. We really operate symbiotically now. And I'm happy to say that we are like one team. We learn from ScaleNorth. ScaleNorth also learns from us. Of course, we have a complex, difficult, and rather unique industry position with unique needs. So that's the thing that I appreciate the most. And of course, I should not fail to mention that we have found the skill set and the amount of resources that we needed for our complex operations. And wherever and whenever there was not the experience that was needed for the particular needs of ours, ScaleNorth was not shy of looking out and bringing in the experience that was missing at the moment. So really helping hands-on in the process. And that's something that I also find not only impressive, but difficult to find. and let's not forget, I mean, the world is shaping every day. We, even if we are the best experts in the world, we are only today. Tomorrow, something else will come up. So we have also to be open to change, to new methods. And it's good to have a strong partner into that direction.